Okay, we are back in the famous open C sharp, aka open D flat. So the low E string goes down to C sharp, the A string goes down to G sharp, the D string goes down to C sharp, the G string goes down to F, the B string goes down to G sharp, the high E string goes down to C sharp. I'm playing with a pick. You could also strum with your thumb or fingers. There's a lot of like funny, like a lot of it you could count in six, like, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? There's a lot of that. Sometimes it's in 4. So, you know, you can sort of, you can feel it out if you listen to the song a lot. And strumming wise, it's kind of in this like, so it's sort of like, you want your pendulum to be kind of, but you're not going to strum that much. Does that make sense? So it's more like down, down, down. Sort of makes sense. Strumming is always sort of difficult to explain. So I'll show you these chords. So those first two chords starts with this. So first finger on the 8th fret of the 3rd string, second finger on the 9th fret of the 6th string, and third finger on the 9th fret of the 5th string. This happens like 2 beats, 1, 2. You could literally just do 2 strums like that, and then you slide down to here. Second finger on the 5th fret of the 6th string, third finger on the 5th fret of the 5th string, pinky on the 5th fret of the 3rd string. And this is for 4 beats, and the strumming gets a little more syncopated, like, you know, I might not be doing it. When I say a little more syncopated, I mean get more up, 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 you know what I mean? That kind of thing. And that one's for 4 beats, so it's like 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the intro, it does that twice. That brings you into the verse, which starts the same way. Let's go to this chord, which is first finger on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, second finger on the 4th fret of the 6th string, and third finger on the 5th fret of the 5th string. And that one's just for 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That's for 2 beats. And then you're gonna go to this. It's the same shape as this, but down 2 frets. So first finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string, second finger on the 7th fret of the 6th string, and third finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string. This is also for 2 beats. And then back to this chord, the one that was across the 5th fret, and that one's for 4 beats. So it's like 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Makes some sense? Does that twice. Then it goes to this section that kind of feels like a pre-chorus, but it only happens the first verse, which is the, and I close my eyes, that part. So you're gonna go down here, second finger on the 2nd fret of the 6th string, third finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. Your first finger could go on the 1st fret of the G. I don't really hear this note though. I hear it sounds, it's more like this to me. When I close my eyes, or when I close, I hear that, but you could play it. This is for 2 beats, and then back up to this 5th fret one. Same kind of rhythm where it's like 2 beats and then 4 beats. When I close my eyes, 2, 3, 4. Now just like the intro, up here to the 8, 9 for 2 beats, and then back to the 5th fret for 4 beats. And then just repeat that. Right? that section. Brings you to the chorus. So the chorus is basically just these 3 chords. Everything open. That same chord we just did, where your second finger is on the 2nd fret of the 6th string and your 3rd finger is on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and then up here to 2nd finger on the 5th fret of the 6th string, 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the 5th string, and pinky on the 5th fret of the 3rd string. Time it hangs on this. I'm actually not sure if I did it right. Gives what he can, and I don't know what he's getting for. I think it's that long, right? I'm in bed. Doesn't really matter. It just hangs on that for a while before going back into the verse. The second verse is different. The second verse starts the same. 1, 2, 1. Now, this one's gonna be different. Starts the same. 2 beats on this one, 4 beats on this one. Oh yeah, baby, touch and touch. So now it's gonna go to this. Now it's gonna go on this one. This is the 1st finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string, 2nd finger on the 7th fret of the 6th string, and 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string. Do this for 4 beats. 2, 3, 4, and then 1. And this is that 5th fret chord again for 2 beats. And then you're back to the chorus. That's another chorus, just like the first chorus. Then it goes into the bridge, which is just like a chorus. Right? It's just like another chorus, basically. And then that again sort of like dies down with a long version of this chord, like that's when the band kind of fades out and it goes back to just being acoustic guitar. And it's like the thing that's different about the last quiet chorus is it has those extra beats on this chord in the middle. It's only a question, right? Now it's the same thing where the 4th time, so extra time, and then it just does 2 more times. There will be a tab available at my Patreon. Let me know any questions or comments or suggestions or requests. And I hope you're having a very good day.